Welcome to the Gene and Jerry Jones family, North Texas Youth Education Town. This is one of the proudest places in the state of Texas, right here. My name's Brad Sham. I'm the radio voice of the Dallas Cowboys, and I have the great pleasure today of guiding us through the program to announce a really exciting collaboration that's coming right here to the city of Arlington that is going to benefit thousands, I want to emphasize that word, of Arlington Independent School District students. So we really want to thank everyone to the coming together of several key partner organizations who we're going to acknowledge in just a moment. And thanks to that great example of working together, we are really pleased to announce that on Saturday, August 15th of 2015, the first ever AISD Back to School Kickoff event is coming right down the road to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys, right here in Arlington. First one ever. And it'll be the first of many. Now, these kids here have looks on their faces that say, why are we happy about going back to school when we're still in school? We haven't finished this year yet. We're going to give you a summer. Don't worry. You're going to get a summer. But plans have to be made because this is going to be a really big deal and a really exciting thing. The AISD Back to School Kickoff is going to be the biggest back-to-school fair this county has seen yet. And it's going to help 15,000 students and their families get the backpacks and the school supplies and the resources and the tools they need to get ready for the 2015 and 16 academic year. This event, the AISD Back to School Kickoff, has been in the works for a long time, and the specific planning of this began in January. And so right now we want to take just a moment to acknowledge that committee and each of the organizations that it represents. So first, I would like to get the NAACP of Arlington folks to stand up. Stand up if you're not standing. Wave. There we go. Great. The NAACP and Council Member Rivera have been hosting back-to-school efforts for years. The goal has been to not only supply backpacks and school supplies, but to encourage kids to stay in school and to make good choices while you're in school that lead to the path of graduation. So thank you again to the NAACP, to Councilman Rivera. And we now next would like to acknowledge the Junior League of Arlington. Junior League members, please be acknowledged. Thank you. The Junior League has also hosted a back-to-school fair for a long time, and their biggest strength has always lay in the power of volunteerism, with their more than 500 members helping to make a difference in the Arlington community. So thank you very much, Junior League, for everything you've done. All right, now where are the Youth Education Town and Salvation Army Arlington representatives? Where are you? There we go. There we go. Thank you for hosting us today. Thanks for all you do, not only to serve young people today, but year-round through your after-school and youth camp programming. So thank you, Salvation Army Youth Education Town. Now we want to acknowledge the churches of Arlington. This is a really amazing coalition that represents nearly 24 churches that serve the Arlington community. And these churches have worked together. Their congregations have worked together to raise the funds to supply the backpacks and the school supplies for our kids this August. Somewhere between 15 and 20 churches have worked together and are represented here today, and we want to acknowledge all of them, but a special nod to Fielder Church's Senior Pastor Gary Smith and Pastor Michael Pickering. Thank you very much. They have helped make this coalition come together and be the organizers. So thank you both very much. And we also want to say thanks to Charlotte Jones Anderson, who is here today. Thank you very much, because It is thanks to the generosity of the Jones family that we can even host the AISD back-to-school kickoff at AT&T Stadium. So thank you, Charlotte, and thanks to the entire family. All right, finally, can I get folks representing the Arlington Independent School District to stand? Who's here from the AISD? There we go. There we go. Yes, you're from the AISD. You sure are. Of course, we wouldn't be here if not for you, and a special thanks to Aaron Perales, Leslie Johnson, and Samantha Miller, who are right back there, and they've been part of the planning committee, as well as Dr. Cavazos, and we're so glad he could join us today. And a special welcome, now I'm going to ask the grown-ups to applaud, the students representing the AISD. Students, will you stand? Grown-ups, will you applaud? So you may be seated. The congregation may be seated. Thank you.
Brad, could you ask the churches that are represented here today to stand as well? Because many of the churches...
I'm very sorry. I thought I'd done that, Pastor. The churches who are represented, would you please either stand or wave? So here today we've got the NAACP of Arlington. We've got the Junior League of Arlington. We've got the Youth Education Town, we've got the Churches of Arlington, we have the Jones family, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Arlington Independent School District, all coming together, all great organizations coming together to make one unified effort to help kids, the kids who need that extra help and who need a leg up to get ready to go back to school, even though some of them haven't finished with this year's school yet, but they're getting ready to go back to school. The important thing is that the power of collaboration, working together, teamwork, it's so important within a community. There is no one who believes that more than the leader of the Arlington community, Mayor Robert Cluck. Mayor Cluck, please say a few words.
Boy, he is right about that. As mayor of Arlington, I am so proud to be here today and see everybody coming together to make this kickoff a special, special deal for you kids and many more. Are you okay? She's been smiling at me all morning, so. You know, when all of us come together, we're a powerful force here in Arlington. And the fact that we have so many churches, the Junior League and all the others, I'm not going to mention everybody, together to make this a success means it's going to be an overwhelming success. And because of that, these kids and many more are going to start back to school with determination and gratitude for what everybody in this room has done and is doing. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor. Now I would like to introduce the Executive Vice President, Chief Brand Officer, and President of Charities for the Dallas Cowboys organization, Ms. Charlotte Jones Anderson. As we mentioned, it's thanks to Charlotte this event will be hosted at AT&T Stadium, so give her a warm welcome, please.
Thank you, Brad. And now that's teamwork. I mean, this is a room full of people who have a passion to help kids and a vision to bring that to reality. And when you look out here and you see everyone who has been so determined in their own right to do everything that they can to help the kids in Arlington, and you see them set aside their own individual agenda because they have a bigger vision for a better tomorrow, come together and unite to make big things happen. We like to think big at the Dallas Cowboys, and we certainly like to think big at AT&T Stadium. And I want to thank everyone in here for thinking big with us so that we can reach over 15,000 kids to bring them back to school. And all of these kids here, I know you get to have a summer this summer before you go back, but you could also have a summer here at day camps here for the summer that the YET's actually going to provide this summer. And I know we've got a lot of kids that are already enrolled, so we're excited about the YET getting up and underway, and hopefully that will mean good things to all of you kids here in the community. But you know, this couldn't happen if it weren't for the dedication of all the people in this room to see the vision to reality. So thank you again for that. I also speak today on behalf of the Gene and Jerry Jones Family Arlington Youth Foundation. And as we made our commitment to Arlington to build the stadium, we also made a commitment to make an impact on the community. And with that, we committed $15 million to the community of Arlington over the next 25 years to build lasting impact. This is lasting impact to help the future of Arlington, to help you kids get to come back, to learn from the great educators that are in this room and the people who represent them, to really make Arlington a better place. Our foundation looks for those big ideas. This is one of them. So today, we are excited to present a check to the Arlington Independent School District on behalf of our foundation and the city of Arlington for $50,000, and hopefully that will bring a lot of smiling faces into the doors of AT&T Stadium and give a lot of backpacks out the door on the way out.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's give another round of applause to the Jones Foundation. Thank you so much, Charlie. And on behalf of the Arlington Independent School District, we gladly accept your donation and gladly accept the vision, the commitment to our students. And we know that when the adults come together in the interest of young people, this world changes. And more than a school supply, and as important as it is for our students to be prepared and the access that they'll have to that preparedness, they see a community, they see the adults that come together, unified for a purpose. And that's a lasting experience for our young people. I'll tell you that school supplies are so significant for our students because they feel prepared, they feel ready for school, and they feel like they have the resources to be successful. And that's half the battle there, is to having the resources to be successful. And by unifying this effort of school supplies for our students in the thousands, by unifying that effort, we make a unified commitment to our students being prepared. And that helps all of us. That helps the future of this great community. And I can't thank everyone individually because there's too many, but to come together unified in a purpose to help our young people speaks volumes of Arlington, our community, and our dedication to the success of these students who represent 64,000 students. And we know in our school district we serve about 70% of our students that are economically disadvantaged. And when we provide access to resources, when we provide access to supplies, to being prepared for their future, their life changes. And so I appreciate the support from the Jones Foundation, the support from every community entity that is represented here today. And our students, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cavazos. I want you to know when he said that the district was really happy to accept this donation, he really meant it, because I don't know if you noticed, but they were all sitting down, but as soon as Charlotte turned around and reached for that check, he was on his feet. He was ready to go before anybody changed their mind, but there's going to be no mind changing. This is a really important thing. So thanks to everyone who's been here today for showing your support for the Arlington Independent School District Back to School Kickoff. And again, we'll remind you that'll be held on Saturday, August 15th at AT&T Stadium. And in case you're wondering, what, are the Cowboys going to play a game? No, they'll be in training camp. They'll have played their first preseason game on Thursday, and they'll still be in Oxnard, so the stadium will be there just for you. I'd like to get the rest of the event planning committee up here. Aaron, Leslie, Elisa, Valerie. Nobody's moving. Michael, Gay, anyone else I'm missing, all of you come up. We're going to take a big group photo that will conclude today's announcement. Thank you all very much for being with us. Have a great day.
Thank you.